everybody, and welcome to another episode of Cyber Bites with Dan the Cyber Guy from Cyber Eye. Today we're going to talk more about cyber insurance policies. A couple things you definitely want to make sure are on your cyber insurance policy are breach coach and forensic investigation. Now, what's a breach coach? Now, a breach coach is really an attorney. And the attorney will be an expert in data privacy and cybersecurity. And he'll also have relationships with third-party vendors that will help you through the forensic investigation, crisis communications, professionals, and other services that you will need, identity monitoring perhaps, to handle a cyber event. Data breach coaches also help the clients understand the necessary steps to report and document any data incidents, and they help manage communications with law enforcement, credit monitoring, setting up a call center, public relations, and other things you might need. So what they can do, how can a coach help? Number one, they determine whether a forensic investigation is required. If one is required, they'll get one for you. Number two, they'll validate disclosure requirements based on the laws and what happened in your breach. And number three, they'll be the defense for you. They will help you with inquiries from regulators or media or customers, and they'll help set up any kind of legal support if required, if you get sued by a third party. So that's the coach. You got to have a coach. Critical aspect to keeping your sanity after a breach happens. All right. The second thing you're going to want coverage for is forensic investigation. Now, some of the questions that digital forensics can help answer are: did a breach really happen? What was the size of the breach? And what was the business impact? And how did the attack occur? The digital forensic team will examine the network and look for signs of a lingering threat. They'll see if you're still under attack, where they are, what accounts they used, what data they accessed, and it's critical to verify that you've properly cleansed your network and it's totally off the network. Otherwise, you may have another breach a week later. So there are 4 phases to the forensic investigation. Number one, the evidence assessment. Now, what that does is they determine what needs to be reviewed, what the impact is, how many devices are covered. Then they do the acquisition of the evidence. Once they've determined what evidence to gather, they do a bit-by-bit copy of the affected hardware and hold it, get it ready for analysis. And of course, the third thing they do is analyze the evidence, find out what happened, what techniques they used, how they got in, what accounts were breached, what data was breached, and last but not least, reporting. And remember, the forensic investigator is critical in any kind of legal action. So they do this forensic investigation as if it was a criminal investigation, because it is. And it's everything they gather is ready for court. So keep that in mind when you're working with a forensic investigator. So that's it, coaching and forensic investigation. Got to have them both if you ever get breached, and you don't want to do it alone. That's why you need the coach, and you want to find out exactly what's happened and make sure they're off your network, and that's why you need forensic investigators. Neither are cheap, so it's better to get an insurance policy that will cover you and take care of you. All right, that's it from Cyber Bites today. Signing off. Thank you.